In this lab, we're going to filter out our combination of mortgage applicants and applications between online and offline applications. The first thing we need to do is to add a filter stage and connect the existing peak stage Peak 1 to that filter stage. Open the Stages pull-down. Drag a filter stage onto the canvas. Then connect Peak 1 to the filter. Now let's add one more peak onto the end of this filter, so that the filter will have at least one output. Connect them up. Double-click on the filter stage. We can now see we have an output link, link 5, which is a primary target link type. There are other types, and we'll need a different type a bit later. First, we need to define a where clause. Click on Edit, and you'll see the where clause here has a red box. We'll type applied online, because that's one of the field names. You could check that from one of the previous labs. Equals yes. So we're looking for the applied online field to be equal to yes. Whenever that is the case, then we'll go down link 5. Click Apply and Return. We're now going to assign another output from the filter, which will be the else option. In other words, the alternative path that can be followed. This will be done as a reject option. On the options section, which is here, choose True from the Output Rejects pull-down. Then click Save. Now we need a second output, another link that will go to another new peak. Let's create another new peak on here, then send the output to that. We now have link 6. Double-click this link to configure it. Notice that the link type is currently set to primary. We want to save the link typed to reject. Click on Reject from that pull-down. Then click Save. Redouble-click the filter. Notice the second output is now of target link type, primary reject. Click Cancel, and we're now ready to compile and run our data flow. Click on Save. Then compile. Then run. Notice this time, through link 4, we have 419 rows coming into the filter. There are 134 rows where applied online equals yes. Conversely, for link 6, there are 285 rows where applied online does not equal yes. We can peek at the first 10 or 20 rows in peak 2 and in peak 3 in the log. You can see that in here. We have records that have gone into peak 1 and then through to peak 3 and so on. You could now investigate the data in these peak statements to become more familiar with how they work. Thanks for watching.